FJB3 here, the Wrestling Nut. More content for geeks. I wanted to give you my hot take, so to speak, on CM Punk and LA Knight. What's going on right now in the WWE with these two gentlemen. If you get anything from my content, try to give you some good shit. Please like, subscribe. That would be even better. So, okay. CM Punk has a nothing burger match in Saudi Arabia at Night of the Champions against John Cena. And it really scratches the head of wrestling nuts, wrestling fans, because there's no chance CM Punk's winning the title. And they decided just to make a money grab match instead of, really investing 6-8 weeks into reversal of story that they could have easily done, where Punk could have saved the WWE and took the championship back. And they decide not to do that. Okay, there's a clear reason for that, and I'll get into that in a second. Same thing with LA Knight. Money in the Bank, second year in a row. I mean, this character, you couldn't have a character that's more designed perfectly to carry around the Money in the Bank briefcase. But for the second year in a row, they decided not to go with LA Knight. They went with Seth Rollins. Okay, folks. So clearly to me, and I don't have any sources, I'm not an insider, but it seems to me like the WWE just simply does not trust CM Punk and LA Knight as a person and as an employee. What I mean by not trust is that they're difficult to work with. They want yes men. They want people to go along with what WWE Creative's saying, with how the character, how they're going to write for the character. They don't like any pushback. There's no creative control over the characters, like they had in the WCW back in the day. CM Punk doesn't have creative control. LA Knight doesn't have creative control. But damn, they cultivated these characters and they have millions of fans. Now, CM Punk's been there and done that. He's made a lot of money. LA Knight's really interesting because they've tried to squash this guy for years, it seems. And he's still over. This works. Yeah. And he must be difficult, like CM Punk is, to work with, because there's no reason other than they're difficult and they don't trust them for LA Knight not to run around with the briefcase, and for CM Punk not to be in a more important angle in John Cena's retirement tour. All right. So, I mean, they feel good, the WWE, with the guys they work with. The Cody Rhodes, the Seth Rollins, the John Cenas, the Jey Usos, the Gunthers. They're good with those cats. See, the men's division is kind of really fucked up compared to the women's, because the women's is all fresh, new, and exciting. But that's my take, folks. If you want to say it's a hot take, fine. Give me your thoughts. CM Punk and LA Knight seem to be held back right now by the WWE. Even though they're keeping them elevated in the programs, they're not going to do anything above and beyond because they don't trust them. Do it for the love of the game, all right? Passion I have for professional wrestling. I get it right a lot, first to admit when I'm wrong. Thank you for watching.